Hello everybody, I'm Mike from the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike podcast, and I'm back with another one of these live performance reaction videos, and this time it is Elvis Presley and the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra. So we got a king and a chairman for the price of one. This is the first time I've reacted to any videos with Frank Sinatra in it, and viewers will know that I have been working my way through, as a bit of a novice, through the live performances of Elvis Presley. Now, my understanding is this is Elvis's first public performance after returning from the army, which would very much usher in the second phase of his career, which I believe was dominated by films as opposed to live performance. But this should be really interesting because my understanding is that that Sinatra really didn't like rock and roll. I think he saw it as being a bit of a threat. I think he saw it as being non-musical, maybe even contributing to delinquency, although in fairness, that's something that the young Sinatra knew a thing or two about. But so this should be really interesting to see what the dynamic is between the sort of the old school and the new school here, and the fact that Elvis chose this, or maybe his manager chose this as being the way of reintroducing him to the general public after his stint in the army. Before I get into this, just a quick reminder that I do pause the videos, I do talk over them. That's just how I react to these things. So if you have not seen this performance before, I would strongly urge you to go back and check it out before watching me ruin it here with my thoughts, observations, and reactions. I would also invite you to check out the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike, the audio podcast that shares this YouTube channel where we go back and watch some of our favourite genre television shows from over the years, as well as the other film, TV, music-related pop culture goodness that is also on this channel. But for now, let's go and watch a performance. I'm not even sure what songs they cover here. I know very little about this. This is how agnostically I'm going into this. So let's check out Elvis Presley's return to the stage next to the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra. Here we go.
We work in the same way, only in different areas.
I love Frank Sinatra. I mean, you know, he was a great entertainer, obviously. You know, we think about the Rat Pack, him, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis, you know, all of those guys. Obviously, Elvis was known for the physicality of his performances as well. You know, Elvis the Pelvis, you know, that's that kind of ridiculous moniker that he was given. And we see Sinatra having a bit of fun with that and putting Elvis at ease here, it would seem. Great brassy, big band music going on here.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so.
Those fingers in my hair, like come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft.
Okay, going to stop there for a moment. A few things going on here. Sinatra looks like he's having a great time, and it's interesting they're doing each other's songs. You know, Elvis is doing Witchcraft. Frank is doing Love Me Tender. You know, he's making Love Me Tender swing. And that really suits Elvis as well. Like when Elvis goes in, that groove that he finds is really nice. And you can see that Frank's kind of enjoying it, or at least, you know, outwardly showing that as well. Because Frank may not have liked rock and roll. I don't know what his personal opinions were of Elvis, but, you know, he's a survivor. He's not going to alienate himself from audiences. And this was a mutually beneficial performance. But I love it when you see people get together and perform and kind of admire each other and you know, respect each other, even if they don't necessarily understand or even like each other. But it's great because you got Frank doing his thing, and then when Elvis comes in, it just feels so youthful and so transgressive and looser and kind of goofy in the best possible sense. Yeah, it's really great. I'm going to go back to the beginning because I really want to take this one in.
We work in the same way, only in different areas. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so.
Those fingers in my hair,
Great groove.
like come hither stare, my conscience
Look at Frank there.
through witchcraft.
Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill.
And there's something kind of self-deprecating and almost slightly parodying himself about Elvis here, the way he kind of luxuriates in some of the lines. And I think Frank is responding to that. You know, he's seeing that Elvis has that self-awareness, particularly, I guess, being away and having time to reflect on his success and his persona. You're really seeing that in his performance.
For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
It's such an ancient pitch.
Look at a joy.
There's no nicer witch than witchcraft.
I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you. Man, that's pretty.
Yeah, it is.
I always will.
Please.
My darling, I love you.
It's prettier all the time, Frank.
Sure does, buddy. And I always will.
Yeah, that makes me very happy. And because there is, he calls him Buddy, you know, he puts his hand on his shoulder at the end. There is a sense of endorsement, of acknowledgement, of not a passing of the torch, but at least a sharing of the torch. And the performance itself is great. Elvis looks amazing here. You know, he's got the floppy hair, he's got a looseness and a confidence, but there's still a bit of a rough edge to him as well. You know, he laughs and cracks up, and so does Frank as well. Frank kind of slightly misses a cue at one point. It's hard to tell with Frank because he's just such a loosey-goosey, or has the appearance of being a loosey-goosey singer sometimes, but it really is incredible. And there's no sense of competition. You know, they both come off great. Frank seems really, you know, comes across as being very open-hearted and very open-armed and very generous. But at the same time, of course, you know, we know he did well out of this as well. I mean, I don't know how popular his TV show was at the time, but it certainly will have got a boost from having the first performance from Elvis in a number of years. And the fact that they're performing each other's songs is such a collegial thing. And the performance itself is great. They both sing great. And there's a looseness. It doesn't sound too rehearsed. They both get to show why they are the masters of their own areas as well. And, you know, what a great era and what a great, unique piece of incredible popular culture history. What a wonderful artifact to be able to go back to and look at. So yeah, tremendously enjoyed that. And I'll be back again soon with another one of these music performance reactions. Suggestions from any artist or any genre or area are appreciated. And I will definitely be getting back to looking at more Elvis Presley very soon. So thank you for watching, and do please like and subscribe as well. That's really important. And check out the other content on this channel. So see you soon. Bye.